Announced it, but before that there was a tea break. So Mrs. Nusrat Bakar is going to tell you what are the plus point and the minus point of people who are living independently. Ma'am Nusrat Bakar.
Happy children. And what is a family? A family is a unit. It is a unit which comprises of mother, of grandfather, grandmother, uncle, aunts, जिसको हम उर्दू में कहेंगे ताया, ताई, चाचा, चाची, दादा, दादी, माँ, बाप, बच्चे. It's a unit, a beautiful unit. It is like you are living in a heaven. When all the relations are beautiful, then the results are beautiful. But as since a long time this scenario had been here that we used to live in joint family system, which was a blessing in disguise. The child used to get a lot of exposures. But unfortunately, with the passing time, the scenario has changed. Those beautiful values, those beautiful relations, those beautiful bondings, they are fading away. They are diminishing. They are no more with us. We still have them, but majority is now independent living. The scenario has changed, and from that, we have come into a family which is now husband, wife, and children. This changing of scenario from a joint family system of living in a family where there were more than 12, 13 people, we have come down to a family unit which is maximum 4 or 5. Normally 4, at times even 1, mother, father and a child. Normally mother, father and पूरत नहीं है घर में खाना पका हुआ है घर में रहो. This is going to happen, but so the daughter-in-law is living in a utopia. The son also is very happy. Now I'll have lots of time with my wife, with my child. They start going, they start shifting, they move to a new house. And with a very beautiful thinking, my own life, my own style, no one to bother, all right. This time is mine now and I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest. But what is happening? You are happy. You are taking this time as a treasure time, as a valuable time. But is the child doing so? Do you think the child will say no? The child will not be having this feeling, my own house, my own room, no dada dadi, no chacha chachi, oh how blessed I am. He is never going to say this. He is never ever going to say this. The child will cry. The child will be frustrated. The child will be disturbed. Leaving those relations is not that easy for him. The father and mother, they are mashallah mature people. They will adjust. For this child, the adjustment is very difficult. He may be asking the mother, Mama, can you tell me a story today? No, beta. Mama is very busy and tired. Not today. And the child may think, here, Dadi always had time for me. She would never say no. So problems are there. And might be if this couple did not have a child with them, then what happens? They get a child when they have shifted to a new house and they've shifted, they might have a new entry in their life. In that case, that child simply has no understanding what these relations are. He is not getting any exposures. He is unaware of what a family life is. He is unaware of the beauty of the joint family system. So in both the cases, who is suffering? This young child, in Nannha sa bachcha. So what is going to develop with this child? Because the couple, they are inexperienced. They have just started the life. They do not know the proper handlings. So they try to deal with the child in their own way. They have their own way of handling the child. But experience is not there. You know, experience is a good teacher, but the school fees is very heavy. The experience is going to come, but with time. So they start handling the child in their own way, and for them, one of the ways of handling is tell him off, scold him, be strict. This is the way he will develop. And at times, there can be another way of handling. They may start giving the child extra time, extra things. In both the cases, differences are there. What will happen? The child may develop aggressiveness. I will ask this lady who was washing clothes to take you away. And the lady said, "Aao, मैं तुम्हें अपने साथ ले जाऊंगी." And this child got scared, clung to give Nana and said, "No, I want to go." She went. When they reached home, the Nana just by chance asked, "What was that child? What was that lady saying?" And she started chattering like anything. वो कह रही थी, "मैं तुम्हें ले जाऊंगी, अपने साथ रख लूंगी, वो बहुत गंदी थी." But all these words were there because exposures were not there and frustrations were there, so they were all jam-packed inside, not coming out. The parents, when they came after 15 days, the child was like a non-stop tape recorder. Turn on, they will be trying to give us they are trying to give us good environment. They are trying to create a positive environment. But as I said, one thing is missing, and that is experience. From where to get the professional help, from where to get the environment which will help my child to develop. We develop patience, we develop love, and we make it a point that no matter if we are living alone, we are going to make it a point to visit the grandparents. Might be, normally what do? We allocate a weekend and we make sure that we are going there, and you know well how the children look forward to it. आज नानी के घर जाना है, आज दादी के घर जाना है. There is no substitute for them. So when you go there, and the child, and at times you may drop the child there for the night off. If he's getting a holiday tomorrow, leave him or her with the dada and dadi, with the nana and nani. So he can still have those relations around him or her, even if he is living isolated life. Because isolation, we may survive, and even I think isolation for us also is not that easy. Living alone is not that easy. It develops unhappiness. It develops bitterness. So we have to remove all the bitterness from the child's life by sacrificing our feelings and understanding that no substitute is there for an environment which is essential for the child. And believe me, unfortunately, if this child is not having any grandparents, unfortunately, then there is still an environment which is going to be a substitute, and that will be the Montessori environment.